Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today and welcome to the home of FIFA career mode hints, tips and news. If you are new to my channel, I would be eternally grateful if you hit that subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back and thanks for your continued support. Now I don't know about you, but when I am looking to sign a player in FIFA 20 career mode, I do tend to go for players who have 80 or above potential. But there are so many good players, some of them who have real faces, in the high 70 potential bracket. And when you sign them players, sometimes you can get a potential boost to showing great potential. So in this video I'm going to focus on 5 players, the first one being Jonathan Amon, one of the fastest players in FIFA 20 with a 77 potential. Everett Lyndhurst also has a 77 potential, Cesar Munde who has a 78 potential and a real face, Julian Lopez, my favourite out of the bunch, with a 79 potential and again with a real face, and finally Francis Amuzu, who back in FIFA 19 was an exciting prospect but he now has a 79 potential. So the plan is to get all these 5 players signed in this career mode and for them all to receive a potential boost to showing great potential, meaning their potential will achieve between 80 and 85. So first up we've got Francis Amuzu. So when negotiating the initial transfer, you can either do the negotiations yourself or you can do as I've done and delegate. But what is really important is when it comes to negotiating wages that you do actually delegate. And the reason that delegating is so important is after the negotiations happen via the delegations, you will get the option of either to accept or to refuse that offer from the assistant manager. And it is at this point where you need to save your game. Just in case a potential boost doesn't happen, you can then drop back to this save and load it up again and try for a second or third time, or as many as it needs to get that potential boost up to showing great potential. Yes, I understand that some people look at this as a little bit of a cheat, but I prefer to think of it as bending the rules in our favour. And thankfully it only took a couple of attempts to get Francis Amuzu to showing great potential. So just a quick recap on the steps to take using my favourite player out of the 5, Julian Lopez with a real face. You can either do the transfer negotiations by yourself or as I'm doing here, you can always delegate. And then upon receiving the email saying the transfer negotiations have been successful, you'll then need to return to the transfer hub and accept the deal. At that point then you will get the option to negotiate or delegate the contract. At this point, you will need to choose delegate. And once again, the reason that delegating the contract offer is so important is you will get the option to either accept or to refuse that deal via an email. And it is at that point where you would save your game. And the reason for saving your game at this point is just in case when you accept the offer, the potential boost doesn't happen up to showing great potential, you can jump back on the save, load it up again and try a second or third time or as many times as it needs to get that potential boost up to showing great potential. And once again, thankfully it didn't take too many attempts to get Julian Lopez up to a showing great potential, meaning he will now achieve between 80 and 85 potential instead of the 79 listed on the FIFA database websites. And out of all of these 5 players, he's definitely one that I recommend trying out, especially if you're one of these people who only like to sign players who have a real face. Also with a real face is Cesar Munde, up to showing great potential. Jonathan Amon, one of the fastest players on FIFA 20, now up to showing great potential. And finally, Everett Lyndhurst, up to showing great potential, meaning he will achieve at least 80 to 85 potential. So don't discard some players who are in the high 70 potential bracket. There's some excellent players out there. But all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to tune into my channel next time for more FIFA 20 content. But for today, it's FCG out.